President Bola Tinubu has called for stronger collaboration between Nigeria's law enforcement agencies and the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation in the fight against cybercrime, terrorism, and other related crimes. According to a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, President Tinubu urged this during a meeting at the State House in Abuja with FBI Director Christopher Ashere. Now, President Tinubu characterized the visit of the FBI Director and his team to Nigeria as a sign of the long-standing partnership between Nigeria and the United States in combating financial crimes and terrorism. He stated that his administration is diligently striving to eradicate terrorism, cybercrimes, and sextortion. Now, to discuss this, I'm joined by National Secretary, retired members of Nigeria Armed Forces, Roy Okidieve. Hello, Roy. Thank you so much for joining us at this time.
Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure.
It is. All right. Now, given the evolving nature of terrorist tactics, how do you think the government will utilize FBI collaboration to enhance Nigeria's security capabilities against terrorist threats?
Thank you very much. I was anxious to see that news, and I did a lot of research upon the necessities for the visit. And to be sincere, what we have in Nigeria is homegrown terrorism. And for homegrown terrorism, there's little your external collaborators can do that don't have land borders, land and water borders with you. Most of our terrorism in Nigeria have not been seen to perpetrate through the airport. You know, so I see little achievement coming from this. Also based on the capacity of the FBI, it's not networking with our local system of intelligence.
All right, now speaking on the capacity of the FBI, are there mechanisms that can be established to enhance intelligence sharing and coordination between Nigerian agencies and the FBI in the fight against terrorism?
Yeah, definitely. You know, for a long time, we have been seeing the activities of government to create the kind of platform that will help to enhance intelligence and security cohesion. But it gets truncated along the line. One of them is the NIN. You know, the NIN, the BVN, the international passports, the driver's license. You know, to synchronize those is very difficult. You know, I'm an investigator in Nigeria, you know, and when I get here, it's easier to do such things here. But in Nigeria, the police need to write to the bank, no, to the court. The court needs to give them approval to go to the bank. The bank will now be able to see your account to know what kind of crisis you are going into. You know, so the processes are dormant, and the intricacies of intelligence, AI, and technology have not been imputed.
All right, now, still speaking on leveraging the collaboration with the FBI and government, Roy. Now, how about when it comes to enhancing the training and capacity building of Nigerian security forces in counterterrorism and, that's counterterrorism operations? Shouldn't that be something that, the government should actually leverage on?
Yeah, I agree with you. One of the things about training is, after the training, you will need, if I teach you how to cook jollof rice, you will need to go to a market where all the ingredients are available, you know, and you need to cook it in a party where everybody will enjoy that kind of food. In Nigeria, after we train people abroad, or we bring collaborators to come to Nigeria to train our personnel, where are the gadgets and the technology to utilize that training and impute it into the talent for our insecurity situation? You know, so I don't have any grounds with training, but you can't train me with a technology and a technique that is not applicable to my local situation.
Okay, right. Now, just before we go, let's come back to, Africa now and regionally. How would you say Nigeria is working with neighboring countries and regional organizations to coordinate counter-terrorism efforts and also to share intelligence?
We have relationship with our neighbors, but there are golden moments that we used to lose. You know, like the recent coup d'etat and our president coming on board as the chief and the terms of affairs of ECOWAS. You know, those were golden moments also to show the fatherly role and reduce the influence of foreign and Western nations. You know, so the way I see it was that we would not and we should not have allowed foreign nations to take the lead when it comes to the stability or crisis in Africa, because they listen to those that imputed to their growth and stability. So I think that we have a lot to do as African nations, because foreign nations like Russia, America, Britain, France, they still hold ground in many African countries and decide what is and what is not.
All right, well, thank you so much, Roy, for taking time out to speak to us on this.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.